Hey guys, YouTube Warrior 100 here. Alright, and now continuing with my Christmas reviews. Well, I guess this isn't really a Christmas review, but yes, as I told you guys before, during the time of Hanukkah, I would make a review for 8 Crazy Nights. And so, yeah, now here is my review of Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. Oh. Do I even need to say it, really? Everybody knows, how bad this movie really is. I mean, whether you're, Jewish or not, I mean, this is just, a really, really bad movie. I mean, I feel so bad for Jewish people that this is really the only well-known film about their holiday. Because, this is just such a poor representation of it, and it's just an embarrassment, really. I mean, yeah, this is the film that I think really is one of the main reasons people really seem to have a real hatred for Adam Sandler, especially now. I mean, over the last yeah, it's been going on for the last several years. I think it's about 10 years that people have really seemed to grow a real hatred for Adam Sandler because, yeah, people have just been hating on Adam Sandler and his movies and everything, just calling him a horrible actor. And I think this is really what started that trend. I mean, Adam Sandler really did have some good films early on. Adam Sandler, of course, did have a lot of good films. He had Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, Big Daddy, Mr. Deeds, Anger Management, Click, 50 First Dates. Yeah, Adam Sandler did have a lot enjoyable films, before, but Adam Sandler's kind of really lost his touch, and yeah, now he's just been making a whole lot of crap, and yeah, people really seem to have formed a real hatred for Adam Sandler, and I think this movie is really what started it. Because, I mean, this film just really was, so bad. And, yeah, I watched Nostalgia Critic's review for this film, and, yeah, he was just, riveted to death, hating on this film, saying, how bad it is, and just Adam Sandler, or, is just, how, shows, how really just bad Adam Sandler he feels is when, and then, this film really just is, full of, all terrible elements, really. I mean, unlikable main character, annoying, a lot of other annoying characters, some real immature humor, a lot of really bad product placements, and just, yeah, really a lot of bad jokes, really. And yeah, this film really does have all that. It just really is not a good film at all. I mean, as a film by itself and as a representation of Hanukkah, yeah, it is really, really bad. So, yeah, the film of course has Adam Sandler in it. Of course, he voices he voices 3 characters. In this, he voices the main character of the film, Davy Stone, as well as Whitey and Eleanor Duvall. And you have Rob Schneider as a couple of parts in this film, as the narrator and Mr. Chang. Yeah, and so yeah, that's basically how this works. And you also do have like some real other actors voicing some other like of the other roles in this film. Pretty much people that have worked with Adam Sandler before. You have the Sprouse twins, Blake Clark. There's also people like Kevin Farley, Tom Kenny, Carl Weathers, Tyra Banks. There's Norm Crosby, John Lovett. So yeah, a lot of other celebrities in this film and people that have worked with Adam Sandler before. And yeah, seeing how this is a Happy Madison movie, I guess it's not really hard to see why. And yeah, this film just like I said, this film just has a lot of really immature jokes in it. It has a bunch of poop jokes in it, and just annoying characters and stuff. Just yeah, the humor in this film really is not funny. And yeah, I watched Nostalgia Critics. Like I was just saying, I watched Nostalgia Critics review for this movie, and yeah, in his review, like he kind of did poke fun at like the Happy Madison audience that actually do laugh at these jokes because of like how immature the Happy Madison audiences are, and that is true. Like I have gone to see some Happy Madison movies in the theater before, and yeah, it is true. They really do laugh at immature jokes like this. They laugh at fart jokes and poop jokes and stuff. I mean, seriously, how immature are these people? I mean, seriously, I mean, they can be funny at points. Like, I remember, like, the one. I actually like to think that that farting bit in Click was actually pretty funny. So, I mean, they can be pretty funny, but when it just, like, is used over and over again, that's when it really just is not funny and it just really does become immature. And that's really my problem with it. Just, yeah, like having Madison audiences just actually being so immature, like laughing at that stuff, and these are grown adults. I mean, oh gosh, I think the Happy Madison audience just really is just a pretty sad fan base, honestly. I mean, these are grown adults laughing at like fart jokes and poop jokes and stuff. Just, oh, that is sad. So I mean, so yeah, I have really like made a lot of comments about this film, hating on it. So is there anything good in it? Well, like Nostalgia Critic has said, like the animation for the film really is like really great. Like it has a really like great animation to it, but at the same time, like he just like he said in his review for it, just the animation just doesn't match up with the tone this movie goes. And why exactly did this movie even need to be animated in the first place? So yeah, Nostalgia Critic talked about that in his review for it. So I really don't think I have to talk about, it, but I just maybe they just felt that that maybe like being animated like it wouldn't like be as hated or something. I don't really know, but yeah, it just really doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to be animated. And I actually do think that like the look of Davy in this film, it actually is a pretty like good look as far as like a animated version of Adam Sandler goes. Like it actually is like a pretty good look in terms of like how Adam Sandler really looks, and pretty much changing Adam Sandler into a cartoon. I actually do think that it is a pretty good look for Davy, making it actually really seem like basically an animated version of Adam Sandler. It's not something like Rover Dangerfield, where it's just like Rodney Dangerfield. It's basically like the joke of Rodney Dangerfield being a dog and stuff. Yeah, you know, it actually is like Davy is a human. He actually does look as if it is just Adam Sandler as a cartoon. So I really do think that that's a pretty good design right there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, really. I mean, I think that's really the only two good things about this film is the animation and the design for Davy. Everything else just yeah. So I just really feel bad for Jewish people that this is just really the only well-known movie about Hanukkah. So, yeah, it's just yeah, I really feel bad for Jewish people for that. I really think there should be another Hanukkah movie made to actually like better represent Hanukkah than this film really does. Just yeah, Jewish people really must be embarrassed by this. I really do think that the Jewish people really would like another film made to really like really better portray their holiday. I mean, because I mean, look at all the well-known Christmas movies that we have, and yeah, I just feel like Jewish people should be given a fair shot at that. So yeah, so yeah, not a very good film. I mean, yeah, I would give it, I don't know, 1 star out of 4. I mean, yes, it is that bad. So yeah, let me just talk a little bit about the premise real quick. I'll probably just skim right through it because honestly, it's really painful to talk about. So yeah, in this film, like in Dewsbury, New Hampshire, it shows Davy Stone. He's like really a troublemaking alcoholic who has a really long criminal record, and he because of that he really has like a real animosity from the community and stuff. And after like he doesn't pay his bill at a Mr. Ching's Chinese restaurant, and like he ended up like destroying some festive ice sculptures as he was trying to evade arrest. As he ended up being arrested for all of that. And as he was put on trial, as he was about to like be sentenced to prison or something, then Whitey Duvall, who was like a 70-year-old volunteer, referee for Davies' former basketball league, who has a really annoying voice from Adam Sandler. Oh gosh. Yeah, he then spoke up, and then he suggested that Davy should be sentenced to community service as a referee in training for the basketball league, and the judge agreed. But then, yeah, he told Davy under the terms of community service, if he commits another crime before the sentence is complete, he'll be sentenced to 10 years in prison. And so then, yeah, Davy was then put as a referee in training for the basketball league, and after a disastrous end to the first game, Whitey then after Davy caused disruptions, Whitey then had a grand mouse seizure, which was yeah, and then yeah, the game just ended up being ended, and then yeah, Davy also ended up making a comment to an overweight boy about eating everything in sight, and he advised the kid to wear a bra. And he then declared the opposing team the winner just to see the kid cry. Yeah. Yeah. And Whitey eventually ended up taking Davy to the mall, and then they ended up meeting a one of Davy's childhood girlfriends, Jennifer Friedman, along with her son Benjamin, and stuff. But yeah, Whitey ended up reminding Davy that he lost his chance with her 20 years ago. Oh, but yeah, Davy still was attracted to Jennifer and stuff. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, as the time progresses, there really was no real improvements on the relationship between Davy and Whitey. Whitey, and just yeah, any attempt Whitey made to encourage Davy about anything was just met with humiliation and assault, with Davy knocking Whitey over in a porta potty and stuff when he was covered in poop and stuff. Just oh man, immature humor. And then he ended up being frozen to it, and deer were eating him out of it. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't want to talk about that. It's just dumb. Yeah. And then eventually, Davy's trailer ended up being burned down by somebody that ended up losing a basketball match to him, Whitey, and over earlier, and then he ended up having to eat an overweight man's used jockstrap due to that and stuff. Yeah, yeah, and then but Davey ended up recovering a Hanukkah card from his parents from the trailer. Yeah. And then yeah, Whitey then welcomed Davy into his home and stuff, and then yeah, he also ended up meeting Whitey's sister Eleanor and stuff, and then yeah, they had a bunch of rules and stuff, which Dave was calling technical fouls and stuff, and then then it seemed that Davy then was starting to turn his life around and stuff, but then that ended up taking a complete turn, and yeah, that just ended up coming to a stop. Up after Whitey brought up the events of what happened to Davy's parents when he was a kid, and this really explained why Davy is the kind of person that he is now. How where Davy's parents ended up being killed in a serious car accident, as they were coming to one of Davy's baseball games when he was basketball games when he was a kid, and a truck ended up getting on black ice, and then it ended up causing a major pileup, and then the police ended up informing Davy about his parents' death. Yeah, and then yeah, of course, after that, Davy was just devastated, and then he just went from a bunch of foster homes, and then over the next 20 years, he was pain then was just numbed up with alcohol and all these crimes that he's committed. And after Davy just did not being reminded about that, and then he just ended up snapping and insulted Whitey and Eleanor, and Whitey then just ended up throwing Davy out of his home, but Davy didn't care. He just said that it sucked and stuff. Yeah. And then, yeah, over time, Davy then just ended up, like, drinking, and then he broke into the mall when it was closed, and then, as he was, like, drunk or something, then, like, he just, then, like, hallucinated, like, the logos of all the stores in the mall, like, coming to life, and they were just, like, confronting him about, like, the inability for him to control his grief for his parents, and stuff, and then Davy finally opened up that Hanukkah card his parents gave him, and it had a message for him like just praising him for being a good son. And then that was just when the police then arrived. But Davy then just ended up evading the police and cuffed them together. And then he boarded a bus to New York. And then like all like the tires eventually like ended up being punctured by a thumbtack back in the road. And then yeah, Davy then just ended up like setting off to find Whitey to make up with him and stuff, like after he was reminded like the miracle of Hanukkah, whatever that is. Yeah. And eventually Davy found Whitey at the All-Star banquet, and like this like ceremony or stuff was like a celebration to like recognize one member of the community for positive contributions to Dukesbury, Harry, with them being awarded the Dukesbury All-Star patch. And then, but Whitey like ended up like not winning and stuff, and then yeah, Whitey then just was heartbroken by that, and then he then like ended up like having the intent on moving to Florida. Then Davy then like ended up entering the hall and then was just telling everyone how selfless Whitey was, and he made Dukesbury and all the contributions that he made to Dukesbury over the course of his life. And then, and yeah, the townspeople all then just acknowledged their errors of the decision and stuff, and yeah, they then like Davy ended up like leading everyone to Whitey, and then yeah, Whitey was like in the mall with Eleanor to quote unquote speak to the mall one more time and stuff, and then yeah, once the townspeople arrived, they were thanking Whitey for all of his services over the years, and then the mayor then ended up like granting Whitey the Patch Award and stuff, and yeah, it showed that like yeah, all 30 the other recipients of the award, which included like a three-breasted woman and stuff, and she had like won three and stuff, and then yeah, they just yeah, all the previous winners of the award then just like gave theirs to Whitey, and then yeah, Davy and Jennifer then like reconciled, and then yeah, Whitey then just went into like one more seizure, and then he called this the happiest seizure of his life, and it ended like that. So yeah, a very abrupt ending. I mean, this was really how you were gonna end this movie that really was already bad, like really bad to begin with. Just oh my gosh, just yeah, bad writing in this film, bad way to end it, bad characters, bad humor, just yeah, pretty much about everything for this movie is like really bad, and yeah, just I really don't know what Adam Sandler was trying to do with this. So yeah, bad movie altogether. So yeah, 1 star out of 4. Like I said, I really wish that there would be a better Hanukkah movie out there, so I could have like reviewed that in honor of Hanukkah. But seeing how this was really the only this is really the only well-known one that's out right now. Yeah, this was really the only one I could review. So I'm really sorry to all the Jewish people that this is really the only well-known movie about your holiday. Because yeah, considering all the ones we have, you should be given a fair chance to get a good one too. So yeah, I'm just sorry. So yeah, just bad movie. I don't recommend this. So yeah, all right. So yeah, that does it for my review of Eight Crazy Nights. So yeah, I'd say I hope you enjoyed it, but yeah, obviously this is a bad movie. Well, I hope you enjoyed like what I had to say about it, because yeah, I didn't really praise this movie at all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed what I had to say about it. So yeah, I guess that does it for this review. So yeah, bad movie, but yeah, I am gonna get to like another bad holiday special in my next video, so stay tuned for that up next. But yeah, anyway, so that does it for this review. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.